Welcome, everyone, to the home of the war chant, Osceola, Renegade, and the Florida State Seminoles, a place simply known to some as the Dope. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on the 19th-ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Seminoles will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Charlotte's offense takes the field for the first time today. And as we watch this wide receiver come onto the field, when you have a dude like this, you find ways to get him the ball over and over again, no matter what the defense tries to take away.
Yeah, because the defense can't win. Whether you double team him, we're still going to win. And they're going to give him the ball in quick passes. They're going to throw it deep, and they're going to take advantage of him every opportunity they can. They will feed him. They will feature him because he's just that good.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna take a shot. He's got it on the left. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league, so a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Charlotte.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the bounce. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Completes it in the middle. And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. It's a draw. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Scrambling away. He'll pull it down. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They move the tight end all over. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Noles are moving quickly down the field. The give on the inside. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. After run, now throw. Quickly complete. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Great timing by the defense there. Obviously, the offense has the ball in the red zone, and you're trying to create a negative play to back them up. They do that with the sack, and if they're now going to try a field goal, it's going to be a little more work for the kicker.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard, it's good.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. The RPO, it's complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Now on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The lone back's got it. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Downs. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. It's a draw. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the 49ers will send out the punt unit. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like...
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, the offense obviously already in bad field position. The defense can smell blood in the water. Just look at the defenders pin their ears back and get after this quarterback. Wow.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. From the gun, running back on the move. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Still looking on the move. Open space at the 25. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. Quickly complete. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Trying to find his man on first down. He uncorks one deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Florida State. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
On to attempt the try.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Army has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there on the hallowed grounds of West Point. They're up by 7 over FIU. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Finds his tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking it.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. On second down, he'll fire. Gets it out quickly. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Seminoles will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Running back searching for a hole. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. The 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Gets it out fast. And he's going to be just short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. The offense will quickly use a timeout. A field goal try would have been a 51-yarder. They'll opt instead to try to move the chains on 4th down. They'll try it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll start this drive with a pass. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Ball still spotted at the 34. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
A great job by the defense, man. It's
going to throw it over the top of the D. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Noles decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. He's going to pass. Lets it fly. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his back in the middle.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. He's right on target. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Got his man quickly. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. It's been very evenly played through 2 quarters. Both teams have been physical. Both teams have battled there in the trenches. Neither has been perfect, but they're both right there in this game. And it's kind of the calm before the storm. Each side sort of licking their wounds right now, but expect another fight in a phone booth in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
And the 49ers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Snags a quick pass on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Reads it, fires complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Wants to fire on second down. On target. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Seminoles are on the move. The give. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. Pulls it in. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Seminoles in the hurry-up.
Well, nice job hauling that pass in. I'll tell you, he keeps defenses on their heels. He really does. His speed is so scary. And I think back to my days in college. We used to play against the Seminoles when they had Peter Warwick and Lavernius Coles. And because of their game-breaking ability, it put so much pressure on our defense. I'll tell you, this guy's good enough to, I think, have played on that Seminole offense, and he would have gotten some looks. This guy can make some plays.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
And the Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Wide open downfield. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Niners. And that one will give them the lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Wisconsin dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Noles will line up to punt it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Keep it on the ground. Plows through the defense. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. After the misfire now on second down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run play action. Now rolling to the left. Trying to escape and get it himself. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 50-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. How about this dude going off script for the Noles? Not necessarily known for his running ability.
Hey, make plays when they're there, right? I think that's one of the most important qualities of a quarterback is being able to make the right decision at the right time. And listen, they've had some great ones at Florida State. Looking for that next great one to take them over the top.
If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth, and the stage will be set for a great finish. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Receivers right now aren't getting open. We got to do a better job offensively of trying to create opportunities for them. So use motion, get some stack releases, create that separation, slant routes, out-breaking routes. Just give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and goal coming up here. Power football with the run. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights. It's good.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Handoff to the single back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Here's the handoff. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's downs. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. That completion delivers a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Didn't make it any easier on themselves on 1st down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Pocket starts to collapse. Finds his big tight end. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Safe completion on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. He gets a block. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Gives it to the back on the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a deep shot here. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The Seminoles will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. They'll throw it on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. He fires one deep down the right side. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Kind of like that big, reliable security. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. Just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive numbers.
Got a man. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They want to just keep throwing it. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
It's 4th down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. First down here for the offense. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the 49ers send out the punt unit. Fair catch, called for and made. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Firing to the right, complete. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
Offense set on first down. And the quarterback takes a knee. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players, got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.